Hey, this is Abby Webster, and this week we're talking about fall fashion. We had some really great interviews with some fashion merchandising majors and also some employees from Stax. I hope you enjoy it.
Okay, what's your name?
Tara Hamilton.
Okay, and how long have you worked at Stax?
For a little over 2 years now. The military look is really in this fall. Corduroys are really big. That cargo look, which is going back to the military. Lace, like it goes from extremes. It's like military and then it's like really girly as well.
Okay,
so
cool.
like sequins, lace, pearls are really in. Clogs for shoes.
Okay, yeah.
And like riding boots, all of that's really popular too.
Okay.
And a lot of like lacing up the front or like strapping around. So like if you do kind of a harsher cargo, like kind of boyish look, but then they might pair it with like a velvet little cardigan that's really dainty. And
Okay.
so
Do you think there's anything in particular that's like sort of spurred that trend on at all, or?
yeah, I think a lot of things, since they were focusing on cost, that a lot of people, you know, when it's looking really expensive, I think they try to pull from things that maybe, you know, like I guess it was in the 50s, the work look.
Oh, okay.
And you know, anytime political stuff is going on, then it always pulls back from war and all
Yeah.
that. So,
Okay, cool. And can you tell me a little bit about your outfit and what inspired you to put it together?
my outfit. It's really comfortable.
Okay.
For one reason. That's what I really like about the fall trends, is everything's still super like flowy. The denim leggings that look,
Yeah.
jeggings as they're called, they're still really popular, and it's easy to tuck in boots. And besides that, I really like the one shoulder look.
My name is Jasmine Booker, and I'm a senior, and I'm a fashion merchandising major, and my minor is advertising and promotion. I think fall fashion is basically where you can do the most with your style to really express yourself. It's definitely starts off kind of in the summertime or actually in the springtime, when they're showing what's coming in for fall, and you kind of get a taste of it in the spring and a taste of it in the summer. It's more layers, boots. It's actually where everybody can be the most comfortable, showing that their own individual style. Like I said, fall is one of the biggest seasons because it's when you can do the most, and it's the most looked at, most sought after fashion. Fall kind of like leads you into, okay, what's going to be the hottest boots? Who's going to be the hottest designers that are coming out and really showing?
And like, so you think that it's really significant because because of the versatility and everything?
Definitely.
Okay. As far as themes for this year, are there any themes that you can point out that you've been noticing?
A lot of themes this year are going to be, you're going to see two different distinct themes. You're going to see your combat chic, more of your military inspired, with your epaulette buttons, your fringes, your patterns, different things like that. And then more rocker style boots and combat boots and lace up boots. A lot of riding boots. We definitely got into it last year, but you're going to see every brand, every designer bringing some boots in like that. And then you have more of your frilly, all dolled up girly looks, where your florals are going to come in, your Parker prints are going to come in, and different things like that, and your pinks and pastel colors mixed with dark colors for the fall.
Can we get into maybe talk about some specifics as far as colors go?
It's definitely the earthy colors, but it's also what you can play into it with the bold colors. Like I would say, if you want to do like a fiery red, it's not just a red, it's like a hardcore fiery type of red. It's just how you can play out your mono palette with spurts of colors that come in, like your creamy colors and your pinks and your pastels and your purples. And then you also have a lot of your golds and your silvers that play in with the military looks in. You're going to see a lot of more sequins and different things like that.
Okay. Can you maybe elaborate on a little bit on like some of the top types of accessories that we're gonna see?
A lot of type of accessories, are you're gonna see a lot of layering of things. Like you're probably gonna see like how much jewelry can someone hold?
Like fit on them.
Yeah, so it's probably like 2 or 3 necklaces at a time, and you can see like a cross matched with a flower on top of it, or you know, I feel like this fall is the fall that you can't do too much. I mean, you can do too much if you try hard, but if you're really expressing yourself and really just going with it.
With purses, a lot of times I've been seeing a lot of like the Chanel inspired sort of like with the, maybe this is just something that has always been going on for a long time, but with the chains and like the quilted type material.
Oh, definitely. Chanel and actually Coach is doing it. It's called Jacquard quilt. It's JACQUARD, and it's actually inspired from overseas, and they're actually like using rich colors, and that's where you're kind of seeing the weaving coming in from, and that's where you're seeing kind of like the quilt look, where it might be a makeup bag, but it looks better as a purse because they have it with the gold inserted on it. So them, and then Coach is also doing it also. So it's instead of, they're kind of leaving the leathers alone and kind of going in more of the material.
Okay.
And stuff like that.
Okay, cool.
What you're seeing also that's coming in that's really in style is a lot of the trendy people that are preparing for jobs and different things like that. Unless you're going to be an accountant or something like that, you really don't need to carry a briefcase. You don't want to ever carry a purse and a bag. So a lot of them are more designer bags that are looking like purses that you're able to put your necessity things in, such as your portfolios, your resumes, and different things like that. So that's very a trendy, fashion-forward thing, or bigger bags, and especially even when you go to school, you never really see too many trend fashionista people carrying too many big book bags around. It's more like fashion bags or bigger purses that can hold more but still give you the same effect. You've also got your one shoulder satchel type of looking bag.
So is there anything that you can tell me as far as men's fashion goes this fall?
I feel that as far as men's fashion this fall, they're still going along with the tailor look. I personally, if you're not going with the tailor, and you're just going for regular men that you see day to day, we kind of come out of the cargo, so maybe we'll go a little bit more cargo khaki type of pants. Their skinny jeans are in full effect. We're actually seeing a lot of the men's shirts that have the graphics on it, but they're kind of trying to make it a little bit more GQ looking, so they'll do a plaid with epaulets on the shoulders, kind of giving off the military look also, a button down. You're kind of seeing a lot of the top designers go for that, and then more of a slimmer fit jean, because not everybody can wear a skinny fit jean, so more of a slimmer fit jean where you'll see like the back pockets detailed on it, and then they're definitely going with the same kind of colors as like the reds and the greens and the blues. Also the polo type of looking shirt where it's more fitted instead of baggier. So you're seeing a lot more fitted things on guys, They're definitely following the GQ, and they're trying to turn a lot of the bagginess that's been going on to more of a tailored fit as far as the blazers to wear with the jeans, or just the jacker kind of patterns on the men's shirts also that they're carrying from the women's bag. So.
Is there any sort of artistic message that you think, like, people, just generally, that people are maybe trying to communicate a little bit, or that they're bringing out of?
Basically, I feel like everyone's trying to be a little bit more fashion